Building a software company used to feel like buying real estate. You locked in customers and raised prices yearly. But that model is showing cracks. Generative models are driving the cost of knowledge work towards zero. The underlying labor required to draft a legal brief, write a marketing campaign, or generate code is collapsing. We are witnessing a permanent drop in the cost of complex digital labor. Tasks that required entire teams and weeks of billing are now executed in seconds by automated systems. If you keep charging legacy prices for work an API does for pennies, your business becomes a replaceable interface. An API, or Application Programming Interface, is a set of rules that allows different software applications to communicate and execute tasks automatically. Clinging to old margins ensures your customers will bypass you the moment they find a cheaper route. This line chart shows a steep drop in the baseline cost of enterprise knowledge work. Banks confirm AI is a deflationary force. As the chart expands, this falling cost correlates with periodic markers representing new AI model releases. Every time a new foundation model drops, specific business workflows get cheaper. A foundation model is a large-scale AI system trained on vast amounts of data that can be adapted for a wide range of complex tasks. Incumbent companies often use these efficiencies to cut their own overhead while keeping customer prices high in secret. This leaves a massive pricing umbrella for aggressive newcomers to exploit. You are no longer losing market share simply because a competitor has a slicker interface. You lose clients because an automated agent completes the exact same workflow for 10% of your asking price. If you plan your quarterly targets as if this structural cost collapse isn't happening, the market will reprice you by force. Your pricing power evaporates as clients realize they are overpaying for rote work. To survive, you must operate as a deflationary founder. You treat your current profit margins not as a permanent right, but as a temporary loan from the future that you must aggressively reinvest. Your first mandate is to relentlessly automate your internal corporate systems. Every operational layer, from customer onboarding to quality assurance, must be streamlined to push your own overhead down to the absolute floor. This comparative bar chart contrasts a legacy competitor's static cost structure against the rapidly shrinking pricing model of a deflationary founder. By passing your internal automation savings directly to the customer, you create a price point that older competitors simply cannot match without going bankrupt. Because the per-unit cost of a task is falling, you have to stop billing for hours or seats. You bundle your technology into measurable business outcomes, charging exclusively for higher revenue generated or fewer errors made. You design a bottom-tier pricing level that is almost too good to be true. This strategy pulls in massive user volume, which generates the raw behavioral data required to improve your entire system. Lower prices are your weapon. By weaponizing this economic threat, you dictate the new baseline of the market, suffocating slow-moving legacy competitors who still carry the weight of manual human labor. Operating on a traditional annual product release cycle is a fatal flaw in this economy. A yearly roadmap moves too slowly to capture rapid technological gains. There is a direct inverse relationship at play. As AI models improve rapidly, the value of a static software product decays just as fast. By the time a slow company finishes building a feature, the underlying cost to generate that feature has dropped again. This cyclical flowchart demonstrates the necessary rapid feedback loop. You have to shorten every operational cycle, ensuring that new AI efficiencies instantly trigger lower internal costs and immediate pricing updates for your users. The strategic advantage goes to the founder who resets their company's internal cost base first. You want to undercut your own prices before the broader market has time to adjust theirs. A superior product concept offers zero protection if you deploy it too slowly. Pure structural speed of execution is your primary defense against rapid price erosion. If rote digital knowledge work is becoming infinitely cheap, what actually retains premium value? The answer is scarce assets. You must anchor your business in elements that an algorithm cannot instantly scrape, replicate, or commoditize. Generic data refines and locks into a proprietary database. The first defense pillar accumulates unique datasets from customer behaviors. Then this secure database interlocks with complex system architecture. The second pillar embeds your product deeply into a customer's workflow. Extracting you breaks their operation. The third pillar is human trust. In a market flooded with automated noise, clients pay a massive premium for expert curation and trusted judgment. Proprietary data, deep structural integration, and human trust form a moat that the deflation machine cannot consume. Algorithms can generate code, but they cannot generate a trusted relationship. You are now building in hard mode. You must deliberately force your own prices down and cannibalize your historical margins to ensure your company survives. This requires a psychological shift. You stop fearing the collapse of digital labor costs and start aggressively leading the market's downward pricing pressure. The next era belongs to those who view deflation not as a disaster, but as direct operational leverage to build highly efficient, untouchable companies. At RedHub AI, we prioritize actionable intelligence and robust structural systems over temporary technological hype. True market dominance requires destroying your legacy margins today to build the business infrastructure of tomorrow.